What if you scribbled an idea on a napkin and it became a limitless scale tech company poised for exit? What if you had a vision of eliminating an inefficiency in your community, industry, or the world, and you had a chance to co-found a company and bring this product or service to the market? What if we could positively impact every social issue with tech? 10x Tech Tank is the #1 daily show for everything tech entrepreneurship. And whether you are technical or not, you will learn, be inspired, and witness transformation in the making. People will share tech ideas on napkins. People will showcase minimum viable tech products. People will explain their cash-flowing tech companies looking for acceleration. And if the person is right, and their idea is right, and the market is right, and the business model is right, then there's a great chance you will witness some serious magic. We are on a mission to build, scale, and sell 10,000 tech companies in 10 years. And we invite you to make history with us. Together, we achieve more.
Welcome to 10x Tech Tank. I am Jared Yellin.
And I'm Eric Nowoslawki.
And he's back.
Yep.
He's back with some facial hair and all. What are your thoughts? Let's vote. Do we like the facial hair? We want to clean it up. Clean it up or facial hair? Share in the comments below. So excited to have this dude back. I felt a little bit lonely in this room. He felt really lonely in New Jersey. And we are here in service of you and in service of entrepreneurs literally from around the world. People come each evening and they pitch us their dream. They pitch us the dream of this app that's going to change everything. They pitch us the dream of their industry technology that is going to completely disrupt the industry. They pitch us their dream of a marketplace that's going to connect two different characters that have never met before. And once they connect, it's going to be perfect harmony and to lead to a really successful business. And it's so cool for us because we never know who's going to show up. I mean, every day at this point, we have anywhere from 50 to 100 people that fill out the written application. 50 to 100 people will go to pitch10x.com and they fill out the application, hoping that our team, our idea review committee, is going to see something in their submission. They're hoping. They don't know if it will. And when they do see something, they get invited to pitch us in the tank. And then they show up in the tank and they don't know what to expect. And we don't know what to expect. And yet they have a presentation and they share it. And when they share the presentation, what they're trying to do is what our dear friend, Mike Searock, one of our co-founders, says. They're trying to cause and create a future. They're trying to help us see their vision. And when they're showing up, as long as we believe that they're the right person and we believe that this vision is something that's meaningful and needs to take place, there's a good chance they're going to go into due diligence with us. And in due diligence, it's me, it's you, it's a few other people on our team. We go really deep. It's no longer about a 5-minute pitch. It's about a 50 to 60-minute pitch with a ton of questions and answers, hopefully, so that we can say yes to co-foundership. And here's the coolest part for you as someone who's watching the show. You never know if you're going to see the next Slack or the next Clubhouse or the next WhatsApp. You never know if you're going to see that industry technology. It's going to radically change one of the industries that we're about to enter into. And by showing up each night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time, you have the chance to co-create history. You have the chance to co-author something that's never been done before. We want to thank you. Thank you for showing up, and please be engaged during this experience. As you're hearing these entrepreneurs pitch, if there's an idea that really stands out to you, please share in the comments below. And if there's an idea that we think is great, but you don't, please share in the comments below. You can influence us. We want you to influence us so that we only say yes to the right entrepreneur with the right idea and the right market and the right business model. So with that, you ready, Penny?
Let's go.
Want to shave before the first entrepreneur comes on?
No, I'm ready to go.
Keep it fresh. Keep it fresh. All right, bring on the first entrepreneur in the tank.
What if you knew about Instagram or Slack or Clubhouse when the company was raising a friends and family round at $10,000 per person? What if you were able to see all the tech companies that Grant Cardone and Jared Yellin have co-founded in one place and invest in any that excite you? What if you were able to expand your portfolio into early stage tech companies with extraordinary founders and teams? 10x Tech Angels is the most unique investment club that you will ever find, because not only will you see some of the most innovative tech companies at the lowest valuations ever, but you will also be educated on how to pick tech winners, meet other members of our community, and experience the excitement associated with taking an early idea to exit. Become one of the founding members of 10x Tech Angels for an exclusive offer with some extraordinary bonuses. To learn more, visit 10xtechangels.com.
We are back from commercial break with another entrepreneur in the tank. What is your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Yellin. I'm from Mozambique.
Wonderful. Well, we appreciate you being here. If you have 5 minutes, please share your big tech idea.
Okay. So I studied architecture and I'm also a music producer. So the problem I want to solve is on other video sharing platforms, I see content creators taking long to start earning from their videos because of the lack of audience in the beginning, low view pay rate, and high minimum balance reach. So we got this idea of building an app called Wawona. It's a platform where users can publish videos and earn money. So how it works? Content creators can publish videos to the platform, and other users who watch the videos will pay, and this payment goes to the content creators. So all the payments in the platform will be done by using Wawona coins. Each coin costs $0.15 US. So to watch videos, they pay 1 coin per video.
Who's paying?
Sorry?
Who's paying this coin?
The viewers.
The viewer is paying a coin to watch a video.
So, yes. And to upload videos, the content.
Why would the viewer want to do that? Just for like, what makes these videos different than videos that are free?
So content creators can publish good videos with good content. I know that on other platforms, they don't pay to watch videos, but content creators can publish a short video on other platforms, and then we'll put a link in the description to continue the video in our app.
So I understand why the creator would want this, but why would the consumer of the content be willing to pay for this?
Because the content creators can create good content, videos with good content, interesting content, something like let's say if we have a content creator who wants to teach something, we can also publish so the viewers can come and pay to watch.
So have you surveyed content creators and also consumers of content, and what feedback have you heard from your surveys?
We developed this app already, and we launched on June 1st. Until now, we have 16,000 downloads, and there are almost 2,000 videos, and we have people viewing the videos. The app is only available.
That's awesome. So there's 16,000 downloads, 2,000 videos. That's amazing. How much transaction is happening? Like how many of those coins or tokens, whatever that term was, like is each video being viewed 10,000 times? So these creators are now making a few hundred to a few $1,000s, or has that not happened yet?
No, because we only launched the app in Mozambique. So we got videos. Some videos has 50 views, some others have 20 views, and the people are not publishing good content until now. They are only taking videos from WhatsApp and publishing in the platform. But so if you make this international,
2,000 videos, but from your opinion, they're not high enough quality for people to pay for. Is that accurate?
Yes.
So what's going to make them high enough quality? Because I think one of the challenges here is that a creator, like let's say that they're really excited about this, which they would be because now they can make money on their content. What they would not be excited about is if there wasn't a really large audience willing to pay for their content. So if you're saying that your platform is going to create a superior quality like content vehicle versus YouTube and all the other video platforms out there, that's great. But if you don't have an audience of tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of people that are going to even be willing to pay for these videos. I don't think the creator is going to go the extra mile and then make their content better on your platform than a different platform where there's already millions of people. So convince me that I'm wrong. Convince me that creators are willing to create really high quality content, even though you don't have that many users yet.
Okay. Let's say that on other platforms, I guess the content creators earn on 1,000 views, they earn $1. Let's say if they have 1 million views on each video, they will earn $15,000 in our platform. But on other platforms, they will earn $1,000.
So it's coming from, but you're assuming that they're gonna that individual people are gonna pay. That's your assumption, right? Like these other platforms they're being paid by the platform, right? Like they're not being paid by the viewer. I don't know if I wish that you were right. I talk all the time about how I believe the next era of social media is one where there's barriers to entry, because whenever something's free, you attract crazy people. And I'd rather at this point pay $1,000 a month to use Facebook than have it be free. But if it was $1,000 a month or even $1 a month, 50 to 75% of the platform would completely disintegrate. And it would be such a better experience. But because it's free, there's all these weirdos on there. And most of them are even fake. So I stand for what you're looking to do, but you're not convincing me that you've been able to prove product market fit here. So that's a concern to me. Eric, what are your thoughts so far?
Oh, so my thoughts on this as well is you're going to have, and you're experiencing it right now. Congratulations to you on launching the platform. Is you're having this cold start problem where you need to make an environment that is going to attract the hard people to get onto a platform. It's not hard to get creators onto a platform. It's hard to get viewers onto a platform. And so now you have this chicken and the egg problem. And how are you going to attract those people? And the way that you want to attract those people, they have to pay money to be on there. I'm just not sure.
Let's see what our audience thinks. Let's see, would you use this platform? If you're a creator, we have a huge following of creators. Is this the dream come true? A platform where you can go, you can put really like way higher quality content than you would on YouTube or other platforms, and you can begin to get paid when people watch that content from individual users consuming the content. And if you're a consumer of content, would you go to a platform where you know the quality is better and begin to pay to watch those videos? Please share in the comments below. With regards to due diligence, Eric, what are your thoughts?
So I'm going to be a no on due diligence because I think that there are other things in the marketplace that are similar, and I'm not seeing how this is 10 times better than what's available in the marketplace. And I'm specifically citing something like Patreon, where you'd be able to funnel people from your TikTok to a $10 Patreon to see your really high quality videos.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm a no as well. I just wasn't convinced today. And this is a really good learning opportunity for anyone coming into the tank. Listen, you might not have product market fit, but convince us that you do. With the deepest level of certainty, show up and say, no, I got this. This is what we've been able to do. This is how we're going to scale. I didn't get that certainty from you. I also question whether or not it's viable as a product. But if you showed up with more certainty, we probably would have gone into due diligence, because you do have a product. Kudos to you. You do have 16,000 downloads. Awesome. You have 2,000 videos. At least in due diligence, we get a chance to see a demo and then really be convinced, because I didn't feel that certainty. Unfortunately, I'm going to say that I'm going to pass on due diligence, but I wish you the absolute best of luck. All right. After commercial break, we'll have another entrepreneur in the tank.
Blueprinted is the place where you can go in and put those steps in there and then be able to impact the world and monetize on that by having a marketplace and a community that we're developing for you in Blueprinted.
So we've created the app for any expert to be able to come in and put their steps, their exact steps to success in our app and put it on a marketplace where people can go and buy their steps to any success.
All right, we are back from commercial break with another entrepreneur in the tank. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Hey, Jared. My name is Chris Martin. I'm from Houston, Texas.
Awesome. Thank you for being here from Texas. We're pumped to hear your big tech vision, your big tech idea. You have 5 minutes.
Absolutely, guys. Just want to take a couple of minutes. Thank you for having me. I want to start off by saying I commend you on your efforts here. You're giving the little guy a platform to speak that's changing lives. Thank you for that. Keep up the great work.
Who are you more excited to see? Who are you more excited to see? We're coming on the show today. So we got to get this through. You probably don't know Eli. Eli is an absolute master in the space of influence and human connection. And I'm just so honored to have you here, man. So I love that you're in the show. We got E. Penny here. So you're probably most excited to see Eli, but if you had to vote between Eric and I, who are you most excited? I can tell you're pretty excited right now.
Hey, Eli, how you doing, Eric? I appreciate y'all being here as well.
I'm most excited to see. Are you excited to see
That's
Eric?
right.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, I've seen Eric before. So Eli, I'm going to give you all my attention today.
All right. Go for it. Take it away, man.
Okay. So the concept is relatively simple, but the idea is revolutionary. Grant Cardone once said, if he had to start over today, he would start a marketing company because he understands the value in both an up economy and a down economy. In today's age, we are in a technological revolution. Tech is replacing jobs and automating services every day. And with AI now on the scene for a few years, it has no signs of slowing down. The problem is businesses are too concerned with their own business that they forget to market their companies properly. Also, there's no streamlined process to provide a winning formula each time. People are afraid to put themselves out there for fear of rejection, but rejection is far less likely if the content that is provided is already a winning formula. We believe in a world where social media marketing can be automated, no matter the industry. A marketing content generator that provides social media content based off the most currently trending content already out there, with the ability to post on multiple platforms from one desktop location. So businesses both large and small, to even individual owners and aspiring influencers would benefit from automatic content generation, taking all the guesswork out of social media marketing. The concept is simple. The software searches the internet for any given industry and recreates content based on the most trending, liked, reshared, and interacted with content already posted. Your dashboard is filled with text and images of similar comparison ready to be posted. Simply generate, post, that's it. So the development of this will take approximately 60 days. It'll be broken down into 3 AI fundamental frameworks, and our audience will be based on every business owner of any kind, any size. There is no limitations to the client base for this. We're looking at 3 different packages, all subscription-based. 1 user license would be $29 a month. Up to 3 users would be $99 a month. And an enterprise package would be $209 a month. And that's the concept.
Cool.
So I have to, this is, I was just thinking about this last night about how the world is going to be changed with the way SEO is done in the future. And so ideas like this, so I would have questions around Facebook and Instagram posting, by the way, which we could get into.
Sure.
But for people who are watching this, what a great pitch. Let's just start off with that. Very clear, very succinct, awesome job. So now on an SEO side, I totally get it. You could just stack content all day long and start ranking up on Google. What's your vision for making this work on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, especially on TikTok, where it needs to be a really native custom application that you need to be doing the video to get your best results?
Correct. So the video generation would be based off of somebody that has that presence, that wants to be out there, right? So this marketing software that we're talking about here is for 99% of people that don't want to put their own face out there, that are looking to market their business, but are scared to put their individual personality out there on the platforms. So what this would do is, let's say that you're an artist and the most liked comment right now is "the sun is beautiful today," and it's a picture of the sun setting on a landscape photo. So the software would scrape the internet. It would find that that's the most liked post, most interacted with post. It would regenerate that to say, "Today, the sun is gorgeous," right? So you're playing on the words of the most liked post. And it would also look for open source images of a sun landscape setting that it could bring back to you that would be similar content on the most liked landscaped sun image already. So it's recreating content that's already being interacted with in that industry. If you're a plumber and the best picture out there right now, the most interactive picture is a toilet, and it says, "It's a dirty job, but somebody has to do it." It would recreate that statement into a new sentence that's similar to that sentence that you could then post in your plumbing industry.
Could you tell us a little bit about your background as well?
Sure.
What made you come up with this idea? What influenced it?
All right. So I've been in business myself for about 7 years. And we have grown our businesses from a manual service industry up to a business, our consulting and management company that deals with GIS and geonavigational spaces. With that, every idea that we've ever had in our business has had to be 10x. We couldn't leave it at the level in which we were talking about because the clients that we went after were institutional, were industrial, were cities. So we had to scale everything up. So whenever we were scaling everything up, we had to look at automating processes and systems so that we could keep up with our small, overhead, our small staff base, but be able to provide large products. And whenever we were doing that, we never thought to take marketing into consideration because we were aggressively acquiring clients. We weren't needing the marketing to grow our business. But we started thinking, we want to open other businesses. Now, how do we open a service business and get our name out there that way? How are we going to market something that we know nothing about? So if we wanted to start a new business and market a new business with absolutely no background in that business, we need a winning formula to put on social media that's going to grab attention of customers, that's going to draw people in before we can get our feet wet into knowing how to market to that industry. So we need that hand up in that industry to get us going. And with this, if we're piggybacking off of somebody else that's already successful in an industry, and we recreate what they do to the closest degree possible without stepping on their toes directly, well, then we're piggybacking off of a winning formula. And you hear, successful people talk about
this for? How long has this been percolating inside of you?
So I've been working on this for about 90 days, talking to different people, making sure that it's possible that it can be created, that the technology is at a point where this can actually be brought to market. And
what are you talking about? How does this become economically viable?
Because every business wants to be able to market for themselves, but they don't want to pay a high price tag to market. Not every business can bring a marketing company on and pay $2,500 a month to manage their social media or bring a marketing consultant in to run their social media.
I agree with your thesis, but what is the financial model for this platform?
What do you mean financial model?
How does this platform make money?
So subscription service.
Yeah, but I want to get into
based.
So there's a $29, like there's a 3 different tiers.
Correct.
Is it more features? Is it more content? Like what makes the different tiers?
So the vision that I have, honestly, it's almost like a blank desktop, right? You're going to have an icon for each one of your social media platforms, an extension that you would bring into the software so that you could post directly from your dashboard. You would have a drop-down box of every industry that you have inside of your database, and then you would have a generate button. And you would select your industry and click generate, and it would search the internet for the top, let's say 5 most interactive posts in that industry. And it would recreate those top 5 posts on your dashboard, and you would simply select and then open the icon of the social media platform you want to post to and post it.
What are your thoughts? What questions you got?
This is awesome. I'm in the self-development space, and all the people that I coach, none of them make enough content. It's the content game. And, while I'm a big proponent of having your own original voice, putting it out there, there's just not enough time for most people to do that. And if you're a business, this is a huge need, just the way the algorithm works to be top of mind. So if you can do this, it's amazing. My question would be kind of the go-to-market strategy. How do you plan? Because you've got to be able to, like the last issue we had, you've got to find all those people. How do you plan on finding the people to come onto the platform?
So you're talking about the customers that would use this?
Yep.
Right. So once we get the content generation created, right, you're going to go to any business and say, listen, you don't have to hire anybody. You don't even have to know social media. You have to click your industry.
Call them.
Correct. It would be direct sales to businesses. We're in Houston. I mean, we have insane businesses directly around us, right? So I can walk down my street and hit 150 businesses on the main strip and just go from door to door. This software, because it takes all the guesswork out of you making the mistake of writing the wrong post or putting the wrong picture that's not going to get interacted with, it takes that off the table. So the software, it's almost like you're giving this a gift to businesses. You're giving them the ability to be in the top of the game with
think
no
more
experience.
about go-to-market. Think more about it, because like that's what everybody thinks until they have to get a credit card.
Sure.
I really think about like what is going to be the reason why they're going to give the credit card. But let's see what our audience thinks. What are your thoughts on this vision? What are your thoughts on this platform? As a small business owner, would you be throwing cash at this? You're like, oh my gosh, my dream come true. Or if not, why? So that Chris can learn. What are your thoughts on next steps?
So my thoughts on next steps would be, let's head into due diligence. This is something that, especially with natural language processing and the way that it's moving forward, is becoming more and more possible every day. And somebody's got to jump on it and get to it. So let's go into due diligence. And you want to target marketing agencies is going to be your first customer, by the way.
Cool. What are your thoughts on next steps?
Yeah, I like it. And 100% on the marketing agencies. Your go-to-market strategy sounded like a door-to-door model with just you 150 a day. That's hard to scale. And, door-to-door is tough. And then to get people on board, you're competing with solar guys, all of that. It's just really rough. So if you can get those marketing agencies, maybe even just a LinkedIn strategy, a way to connect with them and make this really, really appealing, I think you'll have a winner.
Yeah. So you're a yes. I like you a lot. I love the thought that went into this. I love your background. I love what you've done over the past 90 days with surveying and collecting data. I love how you have these 3-tiered model. And what I don't love, though, is the current go-to-market strategy. Because like Eli said, it sounds like a door-to-door model. You're selling $29 a month software. So we got to really be creative. How are we going to get people of influence to promote this into their world? How do we get marketing agencies to say, yes, we want to integrate this? When you come through due diligence, which I want to invite you to do, come really thinking about that. How are we going to scale this thing? It's a great idea. The great ideas that live in obscurity eventually implode because they haven't found a way to define and attract their ideal customer profile. Great job with your presentation today. I can't wait to go deeper. All right, after commercial break, we'll have another entrepreneur in the tank.
This is the great secret of my life. The thing that has made me is one word. Dude, this thing is so big. It's about the 10X movement.
The 10X movement had really improved my life dramatically.
Now I'm a millionaire because of it.
Our business was at $2 million. This year we're on projection to do $25 million.
Our revenue went up 29%.
We've already got our tickets for next year as well.
Before we even started, I could go home right now and I got my money's worth.
That's why I come to GrowthCon, and I'll always come to GrowthCon.
10X means a lot to me. 10X, like I told you, is just the beginning. 10 times more power to help those that need it the most. 10 times more power to motivate and inspire those out there. Give him a 10X!
With other people witnessing what's happening with us, is like chains are being broken from families everywhere.
I'm gonna tell you, 10X, it was a lifesaver, a life changer for me. And just because of what it's done for my family and what it's done for me.
And this is where people get stuck, and that's why we do the 10X Growth Conference, to get you out of comfort, to get you out of comparing yourself to somebody in Pakistan that has nothing. We want to make this a big event for you. Our goal is to change your lives. Welcome to your 10X Growth Conference.
There you have it. Another 10X Tech Tank with entrepreneurs sharing their vision, sharing their hopes, sharing their dreams from around the world. What did you think of this experience? You see literally people from everywhere sharing their visions. What are your thoughts?
We got people from Texas, from the UK, from India. So amazing seeing people show up with their ideas, and it's really amazing for all of you watching to see the preparation that went into some, the lack of preparation in others, people not asking the right questions, people distracted, not prepared, and some people really bring in their A game. So if you have an idea, you really got to see something here today and how you need to show up.
Yeah, your quote today was pretty fire, man. Do you remember it?
Oh,
the
yeah.
metaphor.
Talking about, when you get into these new industries, there's often a gold rush. And what you want to do is you want to be selling shovels to gold miners, and you don't want to be going for the gold rush. Yeah. So selling the utility instead of the vision is always better.
I love when ePenny drops some fire.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
love it. Listen, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. And one of the things we talk about all the time is this is not a spectator sport. We want you to step into the tank. We want you to take that idea that you scribbled on a piece of paper that you put in your wallet because you're not taking yourself seriously enough to pursue it, and we want you to pursue it. We've created an environment for you, a conduit for you, a platform for you that's safe. So there's only one thing to do right now. Take that paper out of your pocket before it completely fades and you forget the idea. Head over to pitch10x, the number 10, pitch10x.com, and submit your idea. Let our idea review committee just go through it. Maybe there's something there, and when there's something there, we're going to invite you. We're going to invite you to come to the tank. Come prepared. You only got 5 minutes. 5 minutes to prove that you're the right person with the right idea, in the right market, and with the right business model. And if we see that, we then take the next step with you. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your engagement. Thank you for having the courage to head over to pitch10x.com to submit your idea. All right, we'll see you on the next episode.
Which napkin will become the next exit? Which MVP will evolve into a unicorn? Which cash-flowing tech company will reach the next level? Our hope and desire is that it's yours. Your idea, your MVP, your cash-flowing tech company. Now is your time. Head over to 10xincubator.com and submit your idea so that you get on the tank and give us the chance to transform your napkin into an exit. That's 10xincubator.com. That's 10xincubator.com. Let's go.